Good evening, everyone. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome, everyone, to the session. Can I have some comments? Good evening, everyone. Can I have some comments? Can I have some participation, please? Hope all of you are doing well. As soon as you join the session, you'll see a poll. I just want to see how your exam was, whether it was good, average, or bad. I think overall, from what I'm hearing from everybody, is that it's a moderate to borderline difficult paper for MPC students. Even for BIPC, I got a similar feedback, which is a moderate paper. Am I right? Yes. So, not many surprises, I would say. It was almost on the same lines as last year. So, we'll see. So we'll see how it goes. Right. So today's a session specifically. Many of you have been asking me what should we do next, right? Because many of you have given your last exam, and some of you are just writing AP EAMCET exam just for practice, and you also have your mains exam coming up. But what next specifically after EAMCET 2021? What are the steps? When can you expect the results, or when can you expect the counseling to start? When can you expect the college to start? So for all of that, I wanted to clarify all of that. So I wanted to, have the session today. So I'll just keep the poll up for another 10-15 minutes, and we'll see the results after that. All right. So firstly, I hope all of you have given your best in the exam. That is the most important part, as I told you, right? Result anyway is not in our control. I think all of you have prepared well, and you would have seen that mainly time management was, of course, the main point of consensus. I'm sure all of you will agree with me that you would have found easy questions hidden somewhere, right? So I kept emphasizing on this point. So we kept emphasizing even during our classes that time management indeed decides whether you get a good rank or an average rank or a bad rank, right? So yeah, so that is the thing. So we'll start off. So what next after 2021? So firstly, you can download our Spark Academy app. So as you can see, we are one of the highly rated applications. So thanks for everyone for that support. So as you all know, we have daily on demand as well as live sessions. You have test paper analysis. We have our Telegram group. Now that the exam is done, we'll be sending a lot of information regarding the counseling, the cutoffs, everything, college information. We have everything lined up in our Telegram group. Information about colleges and all. So you can join our Telegram group. And we also have a lot of courses in our store for next year. So if you have friends, family members, you can indeed refer them. So the admissions are open right now. So first we started with the EAMCET 2021 review. So to be honest, I just saw a few questions here and there. I didn't go into detail, but from what I have been hearing is it is somewhat similar to your 2020 paper only. 2020, 2019, you can expect similar cutoffs. Okay, you can expect similar cutoffs. So usually the paper, I would say, would be moderate to borderline slightly difficult, I would say. So it was all about a time management based. So you had to manage a lot of time. You had to avoid tricky questions, right? So Generally, if you talk about the cutoff 2020, 2019, the trend we observed was if you got 50% of the score, that is any score of around 80 plus, you have a very good chance of getting into top 10 colleges. Alright, so 80 plus is something, if you are able to be in and around that, I'm talking about the general category. Of course, if you have reservation, your cutoff will be slightly lower. But I'm just talking from a general category perspective. So I would say if you are getting a score of close to 80 plus, then I think that would be a safe score to get into top 10 colleges. And again, the difference between EAMCET 2020 and 2021 was that IP weightage was considered. So this year, with no IP weightage or your 12th weightage, the cutoffs might, change accordingly, right? Because all of you are on the same page. Last year, what happened was, even the student who didn't do that well in the final EAMCET exam, though the student got 90-95%, they managed to get a good rank. So this year that will change, of course. So you need to be around this range, and the qualifying mark will be 40. So if you have to apply for the TS EAMCET counselling, be it mathematics or biology based, MPC or BPC, you need to get 40. 40 is the bare minimum, right? And also I've been getting a lot of queries from the students saying that, some of them found difficult slots, some of them have easily slots. So you have something called as normalization. So basically, if you get a difficult slot, you need not worry because the score will be adjusted accordingly. So that is normalization. I don't want to get into the fundamentals of normalization. Basically understand that if it is difficult for you, your entire slot, your score will automatically be adjusted according to the other slots, right? That is what you need to know. So you need not worry about these kind of things, and I hope this part you're clear about the review part, right? And many of you have also been asking me, when can we expect the result or the key? Basically, in the next steps, in the next 5 to 10 days, you can expect the final key or your answer sheet, basically. Right? So basically, they will send you a sheet wherein, they will show you what answer you have put and whether that is correct or not. So this will be released in the next 5 to 10 days, guys. So after you get that sheet, what you can do is, you can actually count to your score. Right? You can just count. So if it is the correct key and you have answered that correct, so you can just count the score and you will actually know how much you scored. So basically, 50% of your result you will get in the next few days, folks. Right? You'll actually know how much score did you get. Right? So once you get the key or the answer sheet, I want all of you to be ready with your score. That is the important part. So once you get the score, in the next 10 to 15 days, after you get the result, you will be getting your final rank. You will be getting your rank card. So depending on your score, obviously if you get a good score, your rank will be higher or lower according to your score. But 10 to 15 days after your actual key is announced, you will be getting your rank card. So this is like you will be able to see your answer sheet, basically. Whatever answers you have put and along with the key. So you can actually count your score. And within the next 10-15 days after that, you will be getting your rank card. So once you get the rank card, 10 days after that, plus 10 days after that, you will be getting the official notification for counseling. Okay, you will be getting official notification for counseling. Venugopal, see, I don't want to predict, no, that is for another video. I just want to explain you what are the next steps. Once you get your scores, we will see. Then I can give you an estimate. So don't worry, we'll help you with all of that, Venugopal, right? So let the results come, count your score, and then we'll discuss about all of that also. So 10 days after that, you will be getting the notification for counseling. Once you get the notification for counseling, your time starts, right? So in between, once you get your rank, actually you can start your research work. What is the research work? Like what kind of course you want to go for, what kind of branch, what kind of specialization, right? For MPC students, for example, you will know what college you will get, what branch you will get according to the rank. That also we will provide. We have data for last 10-15 years, so we will provide to all the students. So you can start your research work as soon as you get your rank. As soon as you get your marks, you can approximately predict what range of rank it will be. That also we will share a tracker, we'll have a session for that. But once you get the rank, your work starts. So you can start doing a research and you can check which all colleges you are eligible for based on last year counseling. Right? So this is about the next 10 to 15 days. Once your key is out. Right? So how does the counseling process work? Counseling process mainly is of 3 steps. Right? First you get a notification and then you need to apply for certificate verification. So they will give you a list of certificates which you need to carry to the verification center, and then you need to pay the fees, counseling fee, there will be a counseling fee, and then once your certificates are verified, they will give you ID and password, and then you can give your web options. So usually online fees might be first, verification can be next. So again, it depends. So basically you need to pay the counseling fee, get your certificates verified. So that time I'll tell you again what all certificates you need, what all you need to show and all. And then finally they'll be giving you ID and password where you need to give your options. Options are nothing but preferences. Right? This is the process which happens usually. And once you give your options, they will give you a date. After so and so date, your options are freezed and you get your allotment. Like this, there'll be second round. So this is round 1. Like this, there will also be round 2 and round 3 as well. In case by any chance, if you have an emergency and you miss it first round, you can apply for the second round. So in case you don't get the college which you like in the first round or the branch which you get in the first round, you can apply for second round. Again, the process same. You will already have your ID and password. You need to give web options again. Again, allotment happens. So this is the counseling process for EAMCET every year until and unless they change. So again, this whole process will usually take 20 to 30 days. So after a month, probably you will be getting your final allotment. That means you will know which college you will be sitting in, which branch you will be sitting. This is similar for all engineering as well as pharmacy courses. For agriculture, you have a different counseling, right? That is conducted by TJOS or something of that sort. So I'll tell you, we'll have a separate video for agriculture as well. It depends, the counseling depends on, it can be 3 to 4 rounds. There's also spot admission. So we'll discuss about that in detail. But all you need to know is this. You'll get your key, you'll get your results, and you will be getting your, you need to pay your counseling fee, you need to get your certificates verified, then there'll be web options, and finally allotment happens. Okay. Now I'll take some queries. Is civil better or not? So again, we'll have an exclusive session where I'll be discussing about engineering branches. Each branch, what is the significance? What branch you should choose, right? Actually, to be very honest, to answer your question specifically, Venugopal, there's no good or bad branch. It depends on your interest and what is the market saying. So, it depends on your interest. Kushal is asking me, sir, will the syllabus of affiliated colleges and private universities be same? So again, as I told you, when you're doing your research work, you can actually check your entire syllabus, semester syllabus, and universities, everything, all the syllabus, you can find it in the website. Syllabus, you will be able to find it in the respective websites. So you can usually have a look. Generally, if you ask me, the variation will only be around 10 to 15%, not more than that. Yeah, not more than that. Universities like KL Geetam is also the same, Saiteja. So usually you'll see around 10 to 20% at max, the syllabus variation will be there. The core fundamental subjects will more or less be the same. Alright, next. Vivek is asking me, sir, what is the eligibility of sports certificate in how much years in between? So, basically, when your certificate verification happens, you will be called according to your ranks. And also for sports verification, for sports as well as NCC, there is a separate counseling for that. There's a separate window for sports and NCC, and every year they give you that particular, what all certificates are accepted, right? So they will actually mention once you get your counseling notification. Once you get the counseling notification, you will be knowing what all certificates are eligible or not. Is it clear, Vivek? Usually if you play for state level or, national level, then, you have a very good chance of using it to your advantage. Is it clear? Everybody? Venugopal, I think I already talked about that. You are asking me the same question again. As I told you, within the next 5 to 10 days, you can expect your key. And post that, after that, next 10 to 15 days, you can expect rank card. And after that, 10 more days, you will be getting notification for counseling. Can we attend both the counseling? Yes, you can attend both the counseling. You can attend all rounds of counseling. But again, there are pros and cons for that, so I'll be telling you. So as I told you, from today to, if this is today, within next 5 days, you will be able to get your key. 5 to 10 days, you will be getting your key or your answer sheet. Once you get your answer sheet, after that another 15 days or so, you will be getting your final ranks. And once you get your ranks, within 15 to 20 days, you will be getting notification of counseling. And after that, they will give you what to do, like paying the fees. And they will ask you for verification of certificates. This will be a physical verification only. You need to go to the center and verify. And once this is done, you can give web options. Web options, usually they will give you only 5 to 6 days time. Again, from paying fees to certificate also will be 5 to 7 days of time. This will also be 5 to 7 days. And finally, you will be getting your allotment. And then it moves on to second counseling again. This is the timeline. So I'm getting few questions. What about EWS reservation in BTech counseling or allotment? Good question, Srinivas. The thing is, right now there's a court case going on in Telangana. So we quite don't know whether it will be implemented this year or it will be implemented from next year. So we have to wait and watch. We will give you an update in the Telegram group about EWS. Next, Vivek. I have sports certificate of 2014 state level. I don't think 5 years back sports certificate will be valid now. but still you can find out from the EAMCET helpline. So you will be given helpline centers also, folks, where you can contact in case you face any issues. So these are the things. This is a timeline basically. So fundamentally what I'm telling you is, in the next 2 months, 30 to 45 days at max actually, in the next 30 to 45 days from today, you will actually be knowing where you stand. You will actually be getting your allotment. Alright, is that clear? Everyone? So I hope you have understood. So first step is you'll get the key. Then after that 10 to 15 days you'll get the rank. Again, I'm giving a higher end. You can get it well before that also. Because last year I'll tell you what happened. What happened was, since you had 12th class weightage, some results were not announced. That is why the ranks got delayed. But this year, I don't think they'll delay it much. So colleges, actually, the government of Telangana has instructed all the colleges to start from October 1st. October 1st is what they're targeting to start the college. Right? So it again depends on the counseling, seats filling. It can be September last week to August. Again, about caste certificate, EWS certificate, you should have the latest this year certificate, please. Caste as well as EWS, you should have the latest. Try to get the latest one. Any other queries, please? So you see, there are many steps. We'll take it one step at a time. So don't worry. Trust us. We'll help you with each and every process, folks. We'll help you with each and every process. As soon as we get any information, we'll tell you. But this is how generally the process works. Sir, what if I have interest in sports but not played in any state level matches? That certificate won't be valid. It's not just about interest, no, Mesh. You need to have properly represented the district or state or the country. Saiteja is asking me, if I don't get in top 10 colleges, can I prefer universities like Geetam or KL? Should I go for other EAMCET colleges? Again, Saiteja, it depends on many factors. I can't give you a specific answer. I'll be happy to take it offline if you can just give me a buzz. I would say it depends on because the private universities like Geetam or KL, the fee structure is high. If you're able to afford it, I would say you can take it. If you're not able to afford the fees, and if you can get in a decent college in EAMCET, then you can go for it. Again, some students prefer to stay in Hyderabad or Telangana only and study. They don't want to step out of the state as per se. So again, it all depends on you. So that is a decision you need to make. So once the results are announced, I will be having a separate session. We'll be discussing what are the top 10 colleges, what branches you can opt for, how to choose your branch. So we'll be having all of that. Alright, so we'll help you in every step basically. Srinivas, I think yes. Jan 2021, it should be valid. What about CBIT? Again, every college, that's for another day. Today, I just wanted to give you the process so that you know what all you can expect next. Sir, I have a doubt. Can we attend both the counseling, normal sports or not counseling? See, Vivek, again, for sports counseling, firstly, you need to have that valid certificate. Then only they'll allow you. So when the counseling day happens, they will have separate slots. So it will be rank-wise as well as sports. So if you're attending sports counseling, you won't be eligible to attend the normal counseling. So that is why only if you have a certificate, you need to keep it. I have a South Zone sports level sports certificate of 2018. I'm not sure if 2018 is valid, because once the counseling is announced, they will give you a specific, date. So we need to wait for this year. I think usually it is 2 to 3 years. I'm not sure about it, but I will send you a note as soon as they release the notification in our Telegram group. You can check that. But what I would recommend is carry the latest certificates, be it CAST, be it EWS, right? Be it sports or NCC. A gap certificate right now, it's not required for counseling, Suchitra. You don't require it for counseling. When you join a college, then they will ask you. That time you can collect it. Srinivas, one thing I would like to tell everybody, Srinivas, that's a good question. There is nothing called reducing the cutoff. Understand one thing, counseling is like, it's like Flipkart sale, right? Let us say you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll show it to you here. 1, 2, 3, right? Let us say you have CBIT, you have Vasavi, you have Srinidhi. Okay, let us say CSC, IT, mechanical, civil, like that. I'm just taking 4 branches. So it depends on the counseling. So let us say rank 1. Suppose a student got the first rank in TS EAMCET. He will have a choice. Suppose the first rank students put CSE. There's only 1 seat of CSE. That means what? The second ranker can't put this. He won't get it. Even if he put it, he won't get it. You're getting my point, right? So second ranker also opts for this and this and this. Second ranker will get this. And third ranker will get this. So it depends on the dynamic of the counseling. I can say it's like an IPL auction. I know many of you follow cricket here. IPL auction, what is it? Whoever bids highest will get that. So it depends on the trend. It depends on what they're applying. Colleges have no say. It's all conducted by the counseling and it all supply and demand. It also depends on your reservation category. So we'll tell you about all this once you get your result. So don't worry about it. Now, how Spark Academy is going to help you? We'll help you with each and every process. We will also share with you the cutoffs of latest cutoffs so that you'll know. Then most importantly, we will also help you with your research. So we will also help you have one-on-one sessions. We'll have group session. And if you are interested, we'll also help you personally by talking to your parents as well as you and help you make a decision. So we will help you with each and every step to ensure that you all get into good colleges. Gap certificate, you can get it from your college which you studied in or the coaching institute which you studied in. So all Spark Academy students who have done long term with us or who studied with us, we'll give you the gap certificate. That is when your college starts. There's time for that. Any other queries, folks? Any other queries? I think I've answered most of your queries with regards to preparation. With regards to the process, what you can expect, what are the next steps. So again, each and every time once the results are announced, we'll tell you the rank and notification. Once the notification of counseling is out, we'll tell you the counseling process. Then we'll help you make decisions also. So we'll send all that information. Ensure you join the Telegram group. I think you'll be finding the Telegram group link soon in the chat option as well. And we'll be connected soon. The process is similar. Yes, it's almost the same. It's almost the same for AP as well. All right. So I hope, even I didn't want to, disturb you all for the last few days. So we didn't have any sessions. We wanted you to take a small break. So I think all of you are refreshed and you have all given your exams, good or bad, you have given your exams. So you should all be, proud of yourself that at least you have come to this phase. And result, obviously, as I tell my student, is not in your control. So you can only, hope for the best. You have given it your all. So, but don't worry, we'll be helping you with every step in the counseling process. And We will also help you make a decision to choose which branch or which college. So yeah, you'll have our complete support. So good luck. Take, yes, you can take. See, gap certificate. Don't worry about gap certificate. Will give you whoever studied with Spark Academy will give you. So don't worry about that. Thank you, Mesh. Thank you. See, even we realize that uh, we should help you take a good decision. That is what we want to see you in a good college. That is our aim. It's not just about teaching you for the examination, right? So it's a long association we want to build with our students. So again, thank you all. Good to see you all again in full strength today, and relax for the next few days. That is what I would say. You all deserve a good break. Those who are preparing for APM and the JEE mains also, you can take a break for a couple of days, and we want you to be back for our classes because the classes are going on continuously in our app. Uh, so take care, everyone. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed the session, and it was good to see you all again. And do like and share the video with all the EAMCET aspirants who have written, so that they know what to expect. And I'll see you all again pretty soon once your results are announced. So thank you, Suchitra, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you, guys. And you have all been wonderful students. Thank you for showing patience in this session. I'll see you all really soon. Thank you.